Hey, how's it going? This is Dee with Divine Needle. That reading I did yesterday, it bothered me because I knew there was a lot more, and that's why I stopped the stream and told you guys I would do something on it later. It's later. Found out about, well, the whole day was all surrounding this. After I got done with the stream, I started examining the cards, trying to look at it. And I all of a sudden got intensely sleepy, like starting to fall asleep, sitting up, looking at the cards. And I looked at my husband. I said, I think they want me to lay down. And he's like, yeah, ask them to give you a vision about what the cards are about. Maybe that'll help. I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. And so I go back to the bedroom and I'm laying there and I'm asking. And I'll show you what they showed me. Basically showed me that part of the card. Something red in the sky. And yeah, that's a blood moon. But that's not what they're talking about. Not a blood moon. Nope. Shall we take a trip through memory lane? I think we should. Let me pull that up. Okay. Here we go. Trip through memory lane. Back in January, February, look at these numbers. The final gate to heaven for the twins, Mars and Venus. 222. 222. Final hurdle to manifest. And then not far after that, outsider destroyer coming between Mars and Venus. Wake up call. Yeah. I did outside destroyer coming between, and I did some results on that because it started going into crop circles. And if you look between a rock and a hard place, yep. If you look at these titles, reset and redo Nemesis. Crabwood, alien, crop circle, full moon in Virgo. Revelations, planet 9, Nibiru, Nemesis, two friends incoming. And then I did this video, update, Revelations, planet 9, Nibiru, Nemesis, and two friends incoming. All right. And if you look and reminisce over these videos, I featured Santero's reading. It was a Pisces reading. I'm a Pisces Venus, interestingly enough. That was a clue. Because it's all about Venus. Anyway, in that reading, she got a card that said autumn. And a reminder that what I was getting told was autumn. right? Oh, our memories are short, aren't they? Unfortunately. Well, I'm here to remind you. I'm here to remind you and refresh your memories. I hope you revisit those readings from February and March. All of them. There's details. Anyway, so let's go back. Yeah, if you check that out, she pulled up the autumn card. Let's go back to the desk. I clearly got a November card. And yesterday, if you remember, we got the timing card repeatedly. The wheel in the sky. Timing cards. The next two cards are all about the timing. When Venus, I'm a Venus Pisces. When Venus is in Scorpio and Jupiter is in Pisces. Those are timing cards. The Destroyer. An independent rogue. Can you see through the trees? Can you see through the trees? There's the trees, the sticks, the pillars. What's behind the pillars? A sun. Fire. Communicating. Counseling. And there's the captor. With what they showed me when they gave me the vision right before I fell asleep yesterday. I read one in the sky. It's come a long way. And this is about learning the truth. About the shit that keeps you up at night. Blind seer. That'd be me. The rest of the reading. Archangel Commander, Angel of Battles, Storms and Battles. And once again, they gave me the same card. The Messenger of Fire. I'm the messenger. That's the overall energy. The giver. Offers, invites. But also equal give and take. But this is giving. Dark Horse. The one in the sky. That's the highest priority. And then we got the Apocalypse card, sideways. Yep. Hearts. And what does this mean? Judgment Day. And Gateway to Resurrection. When your hearts will be weighed against a feather. Can you pass the test? In November. Why am I so certain about all this? First of all, I've never lied, and integrity is everything. Also, check this out. Bird flying. That'd be that big bird, Nemesis. Unleashing a chain of events. Unleashing a chain of events. So, why am I talking about this again, and why are they talking about it again? Well, I'll show you why. Here we go. This is not my content. It belongs to a fellow Missourian in the U.S., Ari_55. It's interesting because they keep giving me 222 and 555. You rotate those either way and you have the same number. Same number, upside down, backwards, sideways, whatever. 555, 222, and they've been giving me that repeatedly. They also gave me 1111 portal. They gave me 111. That's kind of like 911, and they've been giving me 911. Not only that, they've been giving me 711. 77. Yeah. Incoming. Anyway, I'm going to put a link in the description for Ari's video. I suggest you watch the whole thing. It's fascinating. He does great work and excellent guitar work. That is his own work on the channel. And I watch his work, and they pointed me at his video yesterday. I don't get to watch them all. But yesterday, my team wanted me to watch, and I did. And guess what? I hope this picks up.
$140 million miles from Earth. And there's another planet. 140.
Okay, here we go.
Venus. 140 million miles from Earth. And there's another planet that I have been seeing by Venus for 2 mornings in a row.
Anyway, I zoom in on the other planet. That's his music. Anyway, I will put a link in the description. You guys you definitely want to see it. Remember, something coming up between Mars and Venus, but hiding behind Venus. Remember my readings. Go back and look at them. See for yourself. And guess what? It's not hiding anymore. Nope. It's popped out from behind Venus. And they were telling me in this reading that we have that was what I was going to be looking for. It's interesting because they gave me that vision just before I fell asleep. Talk about really enlightening, because after I got up, this is the first video I watched. And I was like, bingo, bango. Yep. So her reading for Pisces And I'm a Pisces Venus. Quite accurate. Anyway, I want to show you something else. Let me pull that up so you guys get the gist of what they're laying down. Saving Mysteries picture. Something following behind. Okay? Then the edge of a precipice. Looking into the abyss, right? I did a reading about that. There's Venus. And look, something's popped out that's smaller, or appears smaller right now because it's way out. Something's popped out behind Venus. And also notice up here in the sky, there's two, just like what Ari has on their video. Two. Popped out from behind. This is interesting. The constellations in the sky. Happens to be Capricorn with a star in its heart. It's interesting because I am a Vedic Capricorn and I am a tropical Aquarius. Now, something very interesting. Now, I'm not sure, but yeah, just follow with me here on this. Remember the card we got yesterday? The one with the star in their heart. Anyway, everything's connected. Everything means something. And what is this all about? It's about that. Weighing the heart against the feather. Judgment Day. November. Chain of events of the bird flying. Anyway, they're reminding everybody that's in play. And a bunch of my readings have actually been referring to it, and I wasn't picking up on it because they tell me I had negative energy in my field and I needed to get it out of my field because it was messing with my focus. And they were indeed right, because as soon as that happened, bam, all this unfolded. Yep. Yes, I can see through the trees. Yeah, down here. I can see through those trees. All right. So that is results. Rest of the video and results together. Because not only did they tell me about it, again, that it's coming, but we have confirmation it's coming. A planet that's popped out from behind Venus. Just like the reading said. You know, sometimes that road, see that lone person walking up that mountain road? Sometimes that road is long, treacherous, and hard. but we will reach the top. Also, they were telling me something about the White House, and November happens to be Shady Deals Month in the US. Yeah, with elections, right? Yeah, they were definitely talking about that too. But this is more important, obviously, for apparent reasons. It's like they were saying, are you ready for Judgment Day? Remember the 7 deadly sins. If you lie, manipulate, murder, rape, or steal, that day's coming. You know, it's funny because there's a lot of people that think they're going to make it through that. I'm here to tell them that they're not unless they get their shit together. I'm not afraid of dying. You better be, because you're going to come back for another round in Capricorn. Reincarnating over and over again through the holodeck till you figure it out. Manipulation is extremely ugly, and there's a lot of that going on the planet. I've been a party to having that happen to me. Manipulation, jealousy, envy, greed. I've seen it all, and so have they, because they see through me. Because all those years of research that they had me looking at is because they wanted the information. They have it. They have everything they need. Anyway, those of you that have been doing right by others and biding your time and trying to keep your head low with all the crazy going on out there. Good job. You'll pass the test, no problem. The rest of you better get that shadow work done muy pronto because you don't have a lot of time left. They've been digging hidey holes because they think they can hide from what's coming, but they can't. Here's the thing. This is the video where I tell you about the big, giant download I got a couple of weeks back almost now. Gabriel's shutting down my stream because he didn't want me to tell you guys yet. They are actually the ones running the soul trap. I know, I was shocked too. Here's their reasoning, because they want me to explain why that's there. You know, you read the whole thing about the fallen. Well, why do you think I always say, what the hell is going on in hell? AKA the holodeck. They wanted to know too. The all you have to do is listen to Michael Tessarian's work, and they talk about the overlay. The overlay happened back in Egypt. Happened back in Egypt. I always said that I had a problem with Moses. Akhenaten. He made a deal with the devil, literally. And he is the man who sold the world. Moses and gang are the ones running the holodeck. It's true. What he met up on that mountain was not who they claimed to be. What Gabriel calls them is the great pretenders. If you listen to politicians and stuff in reverse speech, they're talking about Mithra all the time. Yeah. Ugly business. Business that's going to get finished. Anyway, if you listen to Michael Tessarian's work, he goes into detail. And I put that over on my Divine L channel under the big picture. If you look in there, there's some videos from Michael Tessarian that specifically speak about the overlay and where it happened. It was back then. They were expelled for Egypt. And listen to his work, and it makes sense. They were expelled because of their disgusting behavior. Disgusting. They're the ones running Hollywood, child pornography rings. They're the ones behind all the Native American children and their deaths, and all the deaths of all the Native Americans. Because, they might tell you the truth. Can't have that, can we? They want to control, dominate, and rule. And they try to pull off the story of, oh, it was a poor band of slaves. There were no slaves. You look at the Egyptian hieroglyphs and the paintings. All races living together in pure harmony. Not a problem until Moses and gang and greed. They are the Pharisees. They want to rule the world. And Moses is the man, Akhenaten, who sold the world. My team's running that soul trap. They had to install it because they knew when they left that the floods and stuff did not get rid of the virus. So, and those following the virus and selling out to the virus. So that trap was installed to avoid, just think about this. You see all the nasty stuff going on with the governments and everything, and them ruling the world and their petty little bickering between each other and then killing off tons of you to prove their points to each other. hmm Imagine that running loose in the cosmos. There's been some ET races accidentally caught here, coming in, trying to help. They'll get set free too. But I guarantee you they're not going to escape this time. Judgment Day is coming. And the great pretenders got another thing coming. According to Gabriel. Yeah. You guys should be ecstatic that this is happening. Especially those of you that have done the shadow work, have done the work. You get what's going on. It's all part of the program. It's a great reset because those evil ones have knocked everything out of balance. The holodeck is a place of duality, and it's very much out of balance. I mean, many have guessed, I'm sure, that this day was coming, that this was coming, based on the weird weather events, seismic events, etc. But anyway, that's what the download was. They told me that they were running the soul trap. Because the ones that are fallen have a chance to right themselves and get out of the soul trap and not be back for another cycle of abuse and torture, because this is a trauma-based system because of the overlay that happened back in Egypt. So yeah, there's two Gabriels. This is duality after all. But the great pretenders is what the remote viewers remote viewed. They are murderers, rapists, and they will kill their own as long as it suits them. hmm Everything that's possibly offensive to the divine is things that they do. That's why they were expelled from Egypt. And they'd love you to think they were just a band of poor wanderers in the desert. If they were so poor, how did they have enough gold to make a calf? Ever think about that? Because a lot of them were like, oh crap, we're worshiping the wrong god. A great pretender, a fake, a fraud. They knew it. And they started to make a golden calf. Because they weren't poor. They weren't slaves. That was a lie. I always knew I had a problem with Moses, and I couldn't quite put my finger on it until a lot of research. But Michael Tessarian wraps it up quite sweetly, all nice and packaged in a nice little gift. Because his focus was on that. My focus has had to be the big picture, because I had to know everything that was going on. Everything. Anyway, reminder, November. And It can be seen in the sky next to Venus already. Came out from behind. It was hiding behind Venus. Interesting. Venus is so key in this whole thing. Yep. Okay. So there you go. I spilled the beans. What the big download was all about. Why the soul trap's here. I used to be on the other side thinking, those darn ones that installed that soul trap. Now do you get why they put it in? They couldn't let that get out. They could not let that loose on all the planets because they would do what they've done here. Now do you get it? Now do you understand why that's there? I knew it was there too. Don't ask me how. I just knew about it. It's just a knowing. But now I understand it. Before I was like, I'm going to get them. Yeah, they're actually trying to save the ones that have a reason to graduate and get the hell out of hell.
Yeah, it's like egotistical mindsets. They don't want that in the universe.
No, they don't want that in.
Enough of that crap going on.
Yeah, there's enough of that going on out there without unleashing the overlay on the rest of the planets, right? Yeah. Remember what I said about the ETs? There's many, many races. And you have to pass this test so that you can rejoin that race. Pure of heart. And lacking fear. Anubis. Gateway of resurrection. Wow. So yeah. Torrential flooding. Kentucky had it too. St. Louis had it. Is there anything else that's gone on recently that
I do not watch the news. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to think of, well, I mean, for us personally or anything, any other visions or dreams. It's just I'm getting the whole 222555. And back then when they first started telling me about all this, I was getting those same numbers. And that's why they're flashing them at me again. Reminder, reminder, fall, November.
I had a bunch of tornado dreams about 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. And it's interesting because some of the tarot readers are pulling cards with tornado stuff on them. Jupiter is getting ready to go completely retrograde. And so its energy is like intensified right now when it's stationary. In Pisces, interesting. My Venus is in Pisces. All right. Anyway, so Archangel Commander, Messenger of Flame, Messenger about apocalypse and resurrection. Getting the hell out of hell. the mercy seat. Try to get that shadow work done. That's what this card's about. If you've done others wrong, you better make up for it somehow, one way or another. But remember, redeem yourself to yourself, for sure. Okay? Remember, this is something. You don't make deals with the devil. Okay? Because they always expect something in return. So, if somebody's giving with expectations of collecting later down the road, that's one of the deadly sins. And manipulation is too, along with all the others. And this is what they've been teaching you guys to do. Manipulate, step on others to get what you want. Anyway, Moses and gang, they got another thing coming. They escaped last time. I don't know if they'll be so lucky this time. See, they know about the incarnation process, and they've been taking advantage of it with necromancy. That's why they've had an unfair advantage over you all. And they're trying to teach you their ways. They want you to act like that. Because the more of you they can keep down here, the more slaves they have. Yeah. That's what this has all been about. Them trying to hold you back from graduation day. So you wouldn't figure out what was going on. Well, now you know what's really going on. Anyway, I'll put a link in the description so that you can visit Aries' channel. Do sub him. Check it out. He, the fact that he captured that makes me wonder, how long has the government been aware of that planet peeking out from behind Venus?
Since it started.
Because they were looking for it back when I was doing those readings. They damn well know it's coming. Why you think they're digging their hidey holes? Dingbats. They think they can escape. Hate to break it to them. Good luck with that. Yeah. November. Okay. You guys should be cheering. It's a big deal. It's a really big deal. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to upload this and then I'll come on and do a reading and see what they decide to tell me for today, July 29th. TGIF. By the way, it's Friday. Venus Day. Make that up. Anyway.